Hey, realtors, I'm talking to you guys. Do you guys verify your pre-approvals with lenders or as listing agents for sellers? You call lenders and verify the pre-approval? If you do, great. But here's some information. So I just got a call earlier today, actually, from an agent who got a pre-approval of mine for a client, and he wanted to validate it and verify that we've ran the credit and looked at information and kind of verify who I am, which is all fine and dandy. But sometimes they ask for information that really isn't pertinent. So for example, if you're a realtor and you're asking for the pre-approval, I think it's great to call and validate. Did you run their credit? Did you look at the income? Is there any issues? Can we close on time? But if you start asking personal questions about the client, guess what? Me as a lender and other lenders out there, we're not going to tell you their credit score. We're not going to tell you what they have in the bank. We're not going to tell you how much money they make. If they do, and if your loan officer is telling you that, you better run. They're not supposed to tell you that. So if you're calling and saying, hey, listen, are they pre-approved? Are they good to go? Yes, they are. They're pre-approved. I ran it. Ask some questions about that and get some information. But if you say, hey, what's their credit score? You know, my answer is going to be good enough to qualify. Well, how much money do they have in the bank? They have enough. Well, have you checked their income? How much money they make? They make enough. So it stems from, I just got a phone call from a seller's agent wanting to verify, and they were doing good. And at the very end, he said, hey, is there a reason why this guy's only putting 5% down? I said, yeah, he wants to save some of his money. He doesn't want to exhaust all his savings. Oh, because I know traditionally conventional loans, most of them, you have to put 20% down. So I'm just wondering why he's only doing 5. Is it not going to be an approvable loan? I said, actually, it's not really true. 20% down is a myth. You can put 20% down, but I bet you if you checked every conventional loan that's been done in the last year, probably 60% of them don't put 20% down. So 5% is just fine. He's 100% approved at 5% down. He's good to go. You have any more questions? Oh, okay. Listen, go work with the lender that has experience and understands pre-approvals, obviously, and how to pre-approve a client. But realtors also try not to get too deep into that pre-approval. Just make sure they've got it done, that it's a valid pre-approval. It's a local lender or a lender that you know it's reputable and that you feel comfortable with some of their answers, right? You're going to be able to tell if they're bullshitting, if they're just like, oh yeah, I ran their credit, or yeah, I checked their stuff. Like, ask a few other questions, but don't get personal, right? We're not supposed to disclose that information. The pre-approval says, listen, they're pre-approved based on X, Y, and Z. You give me an executed RPA, real estate purchase agreement, and an appraisal. We'll get this bad boy closed.